If you had your nudes leaked, you would know what sort of shame you experience during that time. After 3.5 years of relationship, when I was 18, just about to be 19, and broke up with my ex from Ukraine, he released my photos, and I went viral. All of those photos went out to all of the people from my past life in Ukraine, including my family, and that shut me down. I was such an open and curious person about photography. And even though looking back, I look at these photos and I think there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. I still remember myself trembling and realizing that so many strangers who are wishing me ill thoughts are looking at me, and that shut me down. And since then, I felt so many doubts to create TikTok accounts, Instagram accounts that are public, and only since last year I felt like I need to return to my normal self, where I express myself through photos and videos, because that's what I feel drawn to and that's what I enjoy. And I release this trauma because it doesn't serve me anymore. It doesn't serve my present and it doesn't serve my future. The moment of me living through having my nudes leaked actually again was really far back in my subconscious. I could barely remember those events, especially knowing the context of my previous video that was happening pretty much at the same time. So I was focusing on something else in my life really, and I completely forgot about that. And the only thing that would remind me about this is going viral on TikTok, funny enough. And I remember the state of just kind of like shaking and trembling, and because this kept happening, oh my god, I went viral. Like, it just kept happening. I don't know, I was probably raising some important topics or something, but I remember thinking back, like thinking to myself, like, why am I reacting in such a negative way to something that's meant to be so positive for me? And I realized this wasn't the views, it was the comments. Just the rush of comments on any like viral video. You would know that comments would be positive, negative, but like me seeing the negative comments literally was sending me back to the time when I was receiving so many negative comments from strangers, because the nudes went not only to my family and friends or like someone in my vicinity, they went to those like rage, revenge groups online where men are literally just like hating on women. And my ex posted my photos on one of those, or like maybe a few of those groups as well, so I would receive a lot of messages from those men. And that, I think, like me just acknowledging this in my life and like reclaiming my power almost in this situation really helped, because in future, like throughout the future times when I would go viral or would get like influx of comments, I did not have this negative response anymore. And I'm so glad I did this. And if anything like this happened to you, please remember you're beautiful. Like, I hope you know that. I hope you know that nobody also will remember this. Like, once I mentioned this to my mom, and like last year, and she was like, what? You went through that? I was like, how can you forget that I went through this? So even my mom forgot that this happened, so don't even worry about this. But if you are in a position where you are young and I don't know, this seems fun, the only advice I have for this is just please stay mindful that our judgment is actually not the best when we're young. For us to like fully trust the partner we are with, it takes some experience to really say, like, tell apart who is very trustworthy and who is not. So there's that. I don't really have any other advice for this situation, because honestly this happens way too often now. And in a way, like, I hated that this happened to me, but also
In the retrospect, it has made me stronger because now I don't really care. I own up myself fully through and through. This is multiple series videos, and I will be sharing something I've been letting go 2 years ago. Just wanted to let you know that I'm posting this on TikTok and on YouTube, and if you'd like to tune in and you find these topics relevant to your life and to where you're at now, please continue watching. And honestly, not every topic will resonate to everyone, but if it does, please let me know. Please watch the intro as well if you feel like you need some context. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next videos, and please follow for more.